Dear students, welcome. Welcome to this new video presentation in which we are starting a brand new chapter. This is from the chemistry part. Is matter around us pure? So let us decide the matter which is around us is pure or impure, and what is pure substances and what is impure or mixtures. So let's get started. Now in the previous chapter, the first chapter, the matter around us, we classified the matter according to the physical properties, the physical classification of matter, in which we classified the matter according to its physical states: solid, liquid, gas, plasma, and BEC. But now in this particular chapter, we are going to discuss the chemical classification of matter. When we say what are pure substances, or when the question arises, is matter around us pure? So what is pure in this case? So when we talk of pure, the word literally means anything which is non-adulterated, right? So in common language, we say that a substance is a pure substance when there is no adulteration. Like when we say milk is pure milk if there is no adulteration, if it is not adulterated with excess amount of water, if it is absolutely pure in the form in which the animal has given it, right? तो अगर उसमें कोई मिलावट नहीं की हुई है किसी भी चीज में, तो हम बोलते हैं प्योर है, कॉमन है ना, आम बोलचाल की भाषा में. एंड वी कंज्यूम लॉट ऑफ देसी घी हियर इन राजस्थान. सो व्हाट इज प्योर घी? एनी देसी घी विच डज नॉट हैव एनी एडल्ट्रेशन, जिसमें कुछ भी मिलावट नहीं है, उसको हम बोलते हैं प्योर. ठीक है. नहीं तो जनरली आपको मालूम है देसी घी में क्या होता है, वनस्पति घी का, पाम ऑयल का, बहुत सारी चीज़ों को ऐड कर दिया जाता है टू इंक्रीज दी वॉल्यूम. तो वो क्या है, मिलावट है. तो जिस भी चीज़ में मिलावट नहीं है उसको हम आम भाषा में बोलते हैं प्योर सब्सटेंसेस. ठीक है. लेकिन साइंस में प्योरिटी का मतलब क्या है, व्हाट इज प्योर सब्सटेंस? सो लेट अस अंडरस्टैंड what is pure substance and what are impure substance. So on the basis of the physical state, matter we have already classified and discussed. It basically exists in three major types. They are solid, liquid, and gases. Now on the basis of chemical composition, matter is classified mainly into two subtypes. The matter can either be in pure substance, that means they are either pure, or impure. Impure substances are also known as mixtures. So we are not using impure, we will use the term mixtures. So on the basis of the chemical composition, the substances or the matter can be classified chemically as either pure substances or mixtures. Now what are pure substances? Pure substances are those substances which consist or which are composed of a single type of entity or particle, right? Pure substances are further subdivided into two types. They exist in two types. They can either be in the form of elements, which are the most simple form of matter, or they can be compounds, so which we are going to discuss in detail in the coming slides. And mixtures, which are the impure substances, are also of two types. The mixtures can either be homogeneous mixtures or heterogeneous mixtures. Now what are homogeneous and heterogeneous mixtures? Once again we are going to deal with these in details in the coming slides. So matter basically on the basis of the chemical composition is either pure or mixtures. Now the pure substances once again can be further segregated into two categories. They can either be elements or compounds. Mixtures once again, which are impure substances, also are further subdivided into two types. They can either be homogeneous mixtures or they can be heterogeneous mixtures, right? So let us go into details what are pure substances. Pure substances or pure substance is a substance which consists of a single type of particle or entity. Now it can either be element or compound, right? So if a substance consists of a single type of atoms, then it will be an element. If a pure substance consists of a single type of molecule, then it can be a compound, right? So now let us discuss about the examples. Pure substances, iron is an element. It consists of the atoms of iron, right? So it is a pure substance, it is an element. Once again, copper is an element. Hydrogen, it is also an element, but it consists of molecules. Oxygen is an element. But what about water? Water here is, as you know, is a compound which consists of hydrogen and oxygen chemically combined. So water is a compound, but when we look at water, of course we will find that the water basically consists of one type of entity, which is H2O molecules. So whole of water consists of one type of molecule, that is H2O. So it is once again a pure substance. Similarly, sugar. Sugar once again is a compound, and it also consists of one type of molecule, which is C6H12O6. Right? So it is a compound, but it consists of one type of molecule, and therefore it is considered as a pure substance. Right? So we are just here considering the glucose. What is common salt? Common salt once again is a pure substance, once again because it consists of a combination of two oppositely charged ions, that is sodium and chloride, and therefore it is also known as sodium chloride. Okay, so these are some examples of pure substances. Now what are mixtures? Mixture is a substance which consists of two or more pure substances physically mixed. Pure substances physically mixed, and they can be varied in their proportion. Okay, so mixture is a substance which consists of two or more pure substances physically mixed. They do not react chemically, they are not chemically combined. Example is a seawater. In seawater there is water, H2O, plus there are n number of salts which are dissolved in it. But these salts do not react with the water, they are just simply dissolved. Similarly, there are many minerals in the soil which basically are just mixed. Soil once again is a mixture, heterogeneous mixture in which there are organic things, there are inorganic things, right? So they are all mixed. So soil once again is a mixture. Air is a mixture of gases. We know that it basically consists of 78% of nitrogen, 21% of oxygen, 0.04% of carbon, and there is argon and some other trace gases are there. Water vapor is there. So all these basically constitute a mixture. Sand is a mixture. Similarly, salt when dissolved in water is a mixture. Sugar when dissolved in water, so this consists of a solution. Solution is also a mixture. So all these basically are mixture. If salt is distributed in sand, if it is mixed in sand, and that also consists, basically it is also a mixture. So all these are the examples of mixtures which are also sometimes known as the impure substances. Okay, so here let us discuss about this infographic. So matter basically can be divided on the basis of its chemical composition into either pure substances or mixtures. Pure substances can either be elements which consists of a single type of atoms, and they are the most simple form of element. And pure substances can also be compounds, which are a group of atoms of two or more elements chemically combined in a fixed ratio by mass. Okay, and when we consider a compound as a pure substance, we know that a compound consists of a single type of molecule of that compound. Okay, now matter also consists of impure substances which are known as the mixtures. Now mixtures are further subdivided. The mixture can either be homogeneous mixture or heterogeneous. Homogeneous mixtures have a uniform composition in which the different components of the mixtures are uniformly distributed. Okay, and heterogeneous mixtures are those mixtures in which the components of the mixtures are not uniform in their composition. That means the different component of the mixtures can be seen individually, they have distinct boundaries. Okay, so let us go into the detail about differentiation of pure substances and mixtures. So what are pure substances? Pure substances are made up of only one type of matter, and that one type of matter, if it is atoms, then the pure substance will be an element. If it is molecule of compounds, then the pure substance will be a compound. Now mixtures are made up of several substances, pure substances, that are not chemically bounded, right? They are just physically mixed. So mixtures are made up of several pure substances which are just physically mixed, not chemically bonded. The pure substances chemical and the physical properties are constant, right? They have same chemical and physical properties. But what happens in a mixture? The chemical and the physical properties of the different components of the mixture may vary. It is according to the individual component of the mixture. They are different for different components. Now in case of pure substances, they can be categorized as gas, liquid and solid, but the mixtures are categorized either as homogeneous or heterogeneous. Now examples of pure substances include pure water, hydrogen gas, gold. So in this case, water is a compound, hydrogen is an element, whereas gold also is an element. Examples of heterogeneous mixture include sand and sugar mixture, oil and water mixture. So these are examples of the mixtures. So here once again we have the examples of pure substances. So pure substances, tin is an element, once again it is a pure substance. Sulfur is an element. Diamond is made up of particles of carbon, purest form of carbon, so once again it is an element. Okay, so all these are examples of pure substances that are elements. Now pure substances which are compounds, sugar once again is a compound, it is a pure substance. Water is a compound, baking soda is a compound. They all are examples of pure substances. Now when we talk of heterogeneous or homogeneous mixtures, that means mixtures, so the a cold drink is a example of mixture. Similarly we have salad, we have sand, we have soil, we have the coffee, tea. All these examples are basically, or air, are examples of mixtures. They are all examples of mixtures. Now let us discuss some more examples in more details. More clarity will come to you. So pure substances consist either of elements or compounds. So tin is an element, so it is once again pure substance. Diamond consists of particles of carbon, very pure form of carbon. And in case of compound, sugar is a compound, water is a compound. More examples of pure substances: gold, copper, these are elements. Sugar, as you know, is a compound. Salt, sodium chloride, is a compound. Hydrogen gas is an element. Diamond once again consists of the purest form of carbon, so once again it is a pure substance. So all these are examples of pure substances. Now let us come to the mixtures. Now first let us discuss about the homogeneous mixtures. Homogeneous mixtures which have a uniform composition. So coffee is an example of homogeneous mixture. So when you taste coffee, you will get the feel of each and every component. You know that there is water, you know that there is milk, you know that there is coffee powder added, you know that there is sugar added. So you will get the taste of each and every, you can feel, right? Wine is an example of homogeneous mixture. Air is an example of homogeneous. Sometimes it is also regarded as heterogeneous. Brass is an alloy. It consists of copper and zinc. Okay, so it is an alloy. Homogeneous mixture of two or more metals. Steel is an alloy. Steel, basically when we talk of steel, just steel, not stainless steel. Steel is an alloy of iron and carbon. When we talk of stainless steel, it is an alloy which is made up of iron, chromium, nickel and carbon. Natural gas once again consists of a group of gases which are not chemically bounded, so it is once again a mixture, homogeneous mixture. Vinegar, in vinegar there is around 5 to 8% aqueous solution of acetic acid in water, so it is also a mixture. Blood is also a mixture in which the plasma part contains water and organic and inorganic solute, and there are blood cells which are suspended in this plasma part. So it is also an example of mixture. Now what are heterogeneous mixture? We know mixtures. Now these in heterogeneous mixture, these substances are not uniformly distributed. They are not uniformly distributed. Multiphasic substance, that means there may be some substances which are in liquid form, substances in solid form, there may be some suspended gaseous particles. Okay, so the most simple example of a heterogeneous mixture is solid. In solid is case of salad. In salad, you know that there are different vegetables and fruits which are cut and mixed. So when you eat salad, you can taste, you can feel the taste of each and every component of the salad. So this is an example of heterogeneous mixture. Then liquid ice cubes in a cold drink. So if there is a cold drink and you add some ice cubes, so they are not uniformly distributed. The ice cubes may be more at the on the we can say on the top than in bottom. Then gaseous smoke is basically combination of fog plus smoke. It is also heterogeneous in nature. So these are examples of heterogeneous mixtures. So I hope that this initial part of this chapter is matter around us pure is clear to you. Thank you very much.